Hi, ladies. Thank you so much for joining in. I'm so glad you could make it tonight. So I'm hopeful that by the end of the week, you would have learned something new and you'll be motivated. You feel confident to start doing something new, and that's the plan. So tonight, I would like to start by introducing myself. For the sake of people who don't know me really, really well, I know some of you know me, but some of you may not. So my name is Mojisola Bazwaye. I am a multimedia content creator. I create all my content online, and I like to use the content that I create to influence people from different parts of the world. I am a writer and I'm also an author, the author of Use What You Have and also Create the Life You Want. Both books are bestsellers on Amazon, and I'm thankful for all the love and support that we've received so far. So I am a wife. I've been married like forever. And I have two children, Daniel and Samuel, almost 14 and almost 12. So, and that is me. I love to encourage others to discover, to embrace, to own, to intentionally develop, and also to maximize your God-given gift, taking it from ordinary gift to fulfilling purpose in your life. So I got the leading to create this course after receiving so many testimonials from different parts of the world, Germany, India, Australia, UK, Dublin, Nigeria. I thought it was time to do something even deeper to be able to help as many people as possible. So the Use What You Have is all about gift, is all about your God-given gift. And why and how did I get here? So some of you may not know. I know you all see me online. I've shared a little bit of the story in the book, but in 2013, I was made redundant. And when that happened to me, I knew that at the time, I was living life, but I was very comfortable, if you know what I mean. I was really comfortable. I wasn't doing more than my job. Meanwhile, I know that I have so many different gifts and talents. But at that time, that thing actually pushed me to want to do more. So I was waiting to go back to work. I didn't know exactly what to do. I had a little bit of money in my hand because I was paid off, because I was laid off. So I decided to launch a blog. A lot of times when people suffer setbacks like that, maybe they've been made redundant, they just stay at home, they feel depressed, they feel like it's over, they feel like, oh yeah, where can I go from here? Some of us feel very angry, upset, and all that. But in my own case, I think God was trying to teach me a lesson. So at the time when I was on my job, I was just complacent. Is that what the word? I was just relaxed. It's just go to work, come back. Nothing much was going on. But at the time when I was made redundant, I felt this push from the Father telling me, you can do more. There's so much to you. There's so much to you. There's so much to you. And a word came to me then, and it was from the book of Exodus. It was just use what you have. And that's where the title of the book is from. God was telling me while I was waiting to go back to work, while I was waiting to find other things to do, God was telling me, use what you have. And that is where the title of the book came from, Use What You Have. And I think I've now received the mandate to teach as many people as possible to use what they have. So whether you've joined us tonight, you're in a job, you're doing fine, you're making money, you're doing great in life, there's nothing wrong with that. But there's something about using your God's given gift. There's something exceptional about it. Why? Because you can fulfill your purpose sooner than even in your day job. All right? You can fulfill your purpose sooner even than in your day job. So there's something fulfilling about using what you have. What you have is your God's given gift. So tonight we are going to be breaking it down. I went online. I decided to launch a blog at the time because I've been paid off my redundancy money. I bought some gadgets, some cameras, some filming equipment. I launched the website and I put myself online. So on the journey, I started out like on day 5, by the way. I'm going to be teaching you what to do if you're multi-talented. So you want to stay till day 5, I would love that. So I actually launched the blog and I started blogging and writing fashion because that is truly my passion. Anyone who knew me from back in the day at the University of Ibadan, they would know that I love fashion. I even sold clothes at the University of Ibadan. So I started writing fashion, I started blogging fashion, I started gaining ground online. A lot of people started looking at me like one pro or one junior. Some were looking at me like, oh, she's so cool. Some of them were looking at me, oh, like she's a mentor. Then I started discovering who I am, who I truly am, because the first day I received that word, use what you have, I didn't become everything on that day. I actually just received that word. And as soon as I got online, the potential I had started unfolding little by little, day by day. Every step I took on that journey was taking me somewhere, was teaching me something. So I began to discover who I truly am. So I continued on the journey like that. Then the push came to write the book. Then the book started gaining ground. A lot of people started coming back because of the book. They've been able to do this because of the book. They've been able to do that because of the book. They had this gentle giant inside of them was awakened. So, and that was how the journey of use what you have and everything started. So on this course, there's not going to be faffing around. There's not going to be wasting your time. It's going to be direct. It's going to be true. It's going to be very transparent, and it's going to be empowering also. What you have is your God's given gift, and everything we'll be talking about in this course is going to be about your God-given gift. As we go along, we will go deeper on why you should use your God-given gift, how to describe what your gift is, how to embrace what your gift is, how to begin to use your God-given gift, even if you're in a job. But I'm going to tell you that the people who actually tap into their God-given gift will not only discover who they are, because on the journey, as you continue to use the gift, you will begin to discover who you are, what you can do, and the things you can actually achieve. So with your gift also, you can actually have a side gig. So what I mean by that is you can have a side also whereby you can make big time money. I will tell you about money in this course, because I remember the very first time I made £120 online. It was just from blogging. I just received an email saying, oh, would you be able to help us write for this fashion brand and everything? I'll put the snapshot of it somewhere here. I was just like, this is something, and it started out like just doing something that I really enjoy, turning into something bigger, something better. Then I started monetizing, then I started attracting money. We all can actually use our gift to be able to tap into a lot of things that we can do. So since from then up till now, I know that I've moved from where I was to a bigger and better place now. So from my gift, I'm doing writing, monetized. I'm doing speaking, monetized. I'm doing fashion styling, monetized. I'm teaching master classes, monetized. I'm doing a lot of things that I would never have thought I could do. So basically, I started from that simple fashion blog into doing these other things. And that's why on day 5, I'm going to be teaching you what to do if you are multi-talented. So I hope you can really stay tuned. So what is a gift? Your gift is a natural ability that you have, your God-given ability. It doesn't come with stress. It is easy. They are things you do effortlessly well. They are things that when you do, even if you don't get paid, you still enjoy doing those things. So for example, I can style people from Monday till Sunday, from morning till night without getting paid. I just have that eye for detail. I have that attention to detail. I have a true knowledge of color. I have knowledge of matching things. I have knowledge of what will work and what won't work. I have knowledge of what will work on this body type and what won't work on that body type. And that was why I decided to go and get a master's in fashion buying, because it's a gift already to me. So in your own case, it could be anything. It could be writing, it could be singing, it could be cooking, it could be mentoring, it could be giving, it could be mothering, it could be anything at all. So your gift is a natural ability that comes to you. It could be anything. It could be interior decoration. It could be cake making. It could be hair making. It could be anything. So it is inbuilt already. And the thing about gift also is that you may have a gift, but you can still polish it. You can make it advanced. You can learn more on your gift. As you continue to do things, you begin to learn more. For example, I remember when I started creating content, I realized that the content I was creating then, compared to what I write now, the difference is so clear. Even though I've been gifted to write, but the writing that someone wrote to me the other day and said, your style of writing is so matured. So I agree with them, because when I started, I was like a baby, then I continued growing and growing. The more you use your gift, the more a natural ability will continue to unfold in you. It will begin to unfold in you. The things you never thought you can do, you will begin to do them. So that is your gift. Your natural ability, it is inbuilt. You don't have to struggle with it. You don't have to negotiate it. You don't have to force it. You don't have to push and pull. It is in you already. It is natural, inbuilt. So one of the first questions I want to ask you tonight, as you go back, think about it. What is my gift? What am I good at? What am I good at? Some of us may know, and some of us may not know. So it is one thing to now know we have a gift. It is another thing to now embrace it like, oh, we love this thing. This is what our life is all about. Our life is all about, in quote, like that. We love it. We want to embrace it. We want to use it. We want to maximize it. We want to use it to help others. Because when God gave us even this gift, it says in the scriptures that all of us have been given our gift to serve other people. So you just do not have your gift to keep it to yourself. You have it to serve people. So for example, how do I use my gift to serve people? For example, this is one way I'm using my gift to serve people, because I do have that gift to encourage people, to mentor people. And that's why I'm here. It is part of my gift. It is part of my purpose in life. It is part of my calling. I see people and say, oh yes, you can do it. Then how can I help them to do it? Put them together in a group like this and show them exactly what to do. So that is part of my gift. Still on the gift of encouragement. In my church, I'm in charge of the children from ages 13 to 19. All right. I take care of them. I mentor them. I show them exactly what to do. Just teaching them and mentoring them on different things about life. Career-wise, professionally, their God-given gift and ability and all that. So your God-given gift is something you can use to help others. It is something you can actually use to rescue yourself. God forbid if anyone loses their job and they've been using their gift to do something, it will now be like, it won't be any problem. It will be like, oh fine, if I then find a job, fine. If I don't, I have something I'm doing. I know of a lady who she makes clothes and she cooks. That is her gift. And then she left her job. She doesn't do any other thing anymore. She does those two things. So that gave her the flexibility to run her home. That gave her the flexibility to work at any time that she wants. That gave her the flexibility to plan her time. That gave her the flexibility to do anything she wants at any time she wants it. So even if you're on a job, if you have a day job, think about it tonight. What is it I'm good at? What am I good at? It could be anything, like I said. It could be cooking, cleaning. It could be interior decoration. It could be, when you hear even cleaning, some people are cleaning. No, it is something. Oh, it could just be God is ministering to you to set up a cleaning company. Aside your 9 to 5, you have this side also. You employ other people and you show them exactly what to do, how to do it, to package it. It will be like a little passion of yours. Then it is what you now do with your gift that determines what you achieve from your gift. That is the thing. So the first question tonight, the first challenge tonight is, what is my gift? What am I good at? Think about it as you lay down tonight. What am I good at? And how can I use this gift to fulfill my purpose in life? How can I use this to help other people? How can I use this to make a little bit of money? It would be nice to pay for vacation from your side also by using your gift. It would be nice to buy, that lovely handbag you've always wanted by using your gift. It would be nice to be able to say, honey, I've paid for this or that at home by using your gift. And this is something that is inbuilt already. So why let it go to waste? So ask yourself, what am I good at? So the next stage is, how do I own my gift? I know a lot of us, it takes a lot to go online or to talk about your gift anywhere. It takes a lot of you. And a lot of us don't know how to put structure. A lot of us, I'm going to teach that extensively on the main course, the 10-week module course. It takes a lot to be able to go online and begin to share what you know how to do. It takes a lot for you to be able to stay in front of people and begin to say, this is what I know how to do. That is what I know how to do. For example, in my own case, it takes a lot actually for me to put myself out there, putting those pictures out there, putting those blogs out there, writing about myself, even though I don't share a lot. It takes a lot. So it is how you now structure what you know how to do that will determine what you achieve from what you know how to do. So my question to you is, what is your gift? What do you know how to do? And how can you begin to use those things to change your life, to help other people, to help your family, to monetize it, to maximize it, and then to fulfill purpose? All right. So when you talk about purpose, what does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean to be purposeful? What does it mean to fulfill purpose? It comes from your gift. Your gift is linked directly to your purpose. A lot of times, some of us are in leadership in our workplaces already. That may be our gift. God may just be telling us, yes, you're in leadership position already. You're in management or you're in supervisory position. Maybe God is telling you, mentor some people, mentor 2 people, mentor 3 people, mentor 4 people, mentor 5 people. It could just be that. It's just transferring that mentoring skill to build up your natural ability, and it is something you can do for yourself. It's not for your employer, it's not for your corporate organization. This is for you. So how do you package it and structure it and begin to live according to your purpose? To live in your God's given purpose. So what is purpose? What does it mean? What does it mean? Purpose simply means to be doing something we've been made to do. We've been created for something, for a specific reason. To be doing what we've been called to do. For example, I realized along the line that this is something I've been called to do. I receive a lot of emails every day from different people from different parts of the world, even though I don't have it all. But for some reason, I always have the answer to those questions. So this is part of my purpose, doing what you've been called to do. That is your purpose, and it is linked directly to your gift. So some of you may be in a leadership position. Maybe your purpose or your calling is to help mentor other people. It could just be cooking. Maybe, once you start cooking, package it. It could be just to cook for British Airways from London to Lagos on a flight. It is possible, depending on how you package it. It could just be making cakes for birthdays, and you every time you do something about what you are good at, you are actually fulfilling purpose. You may not know it. So being purposeful is another step. Being purposeful means you are doing everything in your power intentionally to develop what you know how to do. So for example, if you know how to write, instead of copying and pasting gossip blogs on your Facebook page, you are writing something inspirational on your Facebook page and you're sharing it to help people. That is being intentional. That is helping other people. That is being purposeful. All right? When you use your gift in a specific, in a unique and peculiar way to help other people, that is purposeful. And every time you do something about your gift, about your God's given gift, you are being purposeful. You are walking in your own purpose. You may not get there in a day. Like I said, when I first started writing, I was writing not so well. But now, just give me any subject, I write it in 40 minutes and I get paid £70 for it, or £80 for it, or £90 for it, depending on the company. So that is purposeful. I'm meeting a need somewhere when you meet a need. So what does it now mean to fulfill purpose? That is the major key. That is almost like the Jerusalem of gift, or the Mecca of gift, or the heaven of gift. You see, when you start doing things and people start saying, oh, because of you, thank you so much, MJ, for that video you made yesterday. Like I saw Binkwe. Thank you so much, Binkwe. I don't know if she's with us. Binkwe left me a message today that she watched one of the videos that I created yesterday. It's part of the series that I'm making this week, that she found it really helpful. That is fulfilling purpose for me. That is actually fulfilling purpose. I'm actually fulfilling my purpose because someone saw my video, and then when they saw it, they wrote me a message saying, oh, thank you so much, that video was helpful. That is fulfilling purpose. So each time you receive a comment or a compliment saying, oh yes, that note alone will kind of brighten up my day, inspire me to do more, to want to help more people. As simple or as little as that message is, this morning, it is fulfilling purpose. When people start saying, because of you, I was able to do this, it could be through mentoring, it could be through teaching, it could be through styling, it could be through cooking, it could be through singing, it could be through anything, it could be through being a mother to a group of people. When you receive comments or messages like that, it means you are living and fulfilling your purpose. So now, taking it to the next level is how you package what you know, how you package your passion, your gift, your talent, and use it to serve a group of people or a tribe or a nation that God has already provided for you. And that is why we have this online tool. We have the resources that we can use to reach the right people, and in different parts of the world too. So I came from, being made redundant into writing the first best-selling book and writing the second best-selling book. Not because I have two heads, not because I know how to do everything. Then being booked to fly away to speak. For example, May I'm booked to speak in London. August I'm booked to speak in London. How did I get here? Then live in your purpose. Live intentionally. Live doing things that you've been called to do aside your day job. How do you position yourself like someone who is like an expert in something? It could be through selling something. It could be through buying for other people. It could be through making other people's hair. It could be through minding other people's children. It could be through anything. So it is now when we begin to do those things that we can begin to unfold what we have inside of us, because naturally they will unfold naturally. The more we do anything, it's just like a child walking. The first day they take the first step, they'll fall down. The second day they could fall down. The third day, before you know it, they start running around. I remember when the boys started walking, they will fall off their face, they will get up again, they'll fall off their face. That is how your gift is. The more you use it naturally it will start flowing. But until you begin to acknowledge that you have this gift and then begin to use it, you won't know how much more that you can do. How much more? For example, we all know maybe Daddy G, or even a professor or a doctorate in maths. Then he became this preacher that everyone knows in different parts of the world. Do you not know that is linked to his gift? It is his gift. It is his gift. It is the gift of ministry. And a lot of us can do those things. We just are not doing anything about those things. We feel very comfortable, just like I felt about 5 years ago, because I had this job. I thought, oh yeah, that's what life is, until it was taken away forcefully from me. I won't change anything because this was the push that I needed. And that's why tonight, I want you to go away tonight. I'm going to end this video very soon. I want you to come back tomorrow. And I would ask you, as you go away, the question to take away today is, what am I good at? It could be 1 thing, 2 things, 3 things, 4 things. And also, if you have any questions, leave them there for me. And then we'll talk about those things. If you have any questions, please don't be shy. Leave them there for me in the comments or in the box. I would answer everything. Don't be shy. You can see I'm actually telling you a lot of the things that I've done before that a lot of people wouldn't know naturally on my personal Facebook page. So go away tonight, because all of us, inside of us, we have that thing. We just have to pull it out and begin to develop it. Begin to develop. And it's in all areas of life. Even you will see it in my YouTube videos. I remember telling Ruka, when I started making those videos, this was how I was talking. I would just talk little by little, very gently. But as I continued on the journey, it's just natural. It's a natural process. It will unfold. It will flow naturally. But you have to be working on it. You have to be working. It's not too different from arithmetic. A lot of people don't like maths. But the more they do their maths, they get better at it. So this is how your gift is like. God has it deposited inside of you. It is gold-plated, factory-fitted, tear rubber. It is there for you. So it is now when you now tap into it and then begin to use it, you embrace it, that this is mine. I love it. You have to be able to acknowledge it. Then begin to talk about it, begin to use it, begin to develop it intentionally. For example, some people know how to naturally make hair, but until you go out there and develop it and learn something that you can actually build on it, it's just about tapping into it and then begin to use it intentionally, and then begin to achieve specific goals. Specific goals could be anything. It could be anything. It could mean you want to make extra income from your gift. You don't have to go and sell all these other products. I'm not saying it's not good, because some people have been gifted to sell. You can actually work towards creating something. Some people will look at, oh, it's just books. Anybody can write books. Those are 2 products that I've created already. This course is a product that I've created already. But people don't really see it that way. So they look at it like, oh, it's just, but it is from my gift that I'm making all these things happen. I'm not just making it happen for me, I'm making it happen for other people, because I'm helping them. It gives me joy when someone says, oh, because of you, I was able to do this. Because of you, I was able to do that. Because of you, I was able to do that. So I want you all, everybody who would genuinely participate in this course, to walk away and say, because of you, because of me, I was able to do that. And if there's anyone here who is even unemployed, or you feel unfulfilled at work, you are angry, you don't want to go to your job, there's something inside of you that can rescue you. There's something inside of you that can rescue you. There was this widow in the Bible. She has 2 sons. The husband had died and she was owing so much money. Creditors came and she went to the prophet, and the prophet said, you have something in your house. This is the jar of oil. Start pouring from that oil. You see, you must have your oil to be able to pour from. You can borrow other people's vessel. What that means is you can borrow my own special skill and someone else's special skill and someone else's brain. You can pick someone else's brain, but you have to have your own oil. You see, the oil that woman was pouring from that day was what rescued that woman and her children. That is what your gift can do for you. When it's almost like quarter to shame, maybe you've been made redundant, or maybe you now hate your job, you just don't even like your job anymore. This oil, this special oil, can help rescue you. You can pour from it. And the magical thing about the story of that woman is that until all the jars were full, the oil didn't stop flowing. All the jars were full. And this is what our lives can be like. Until you meet the needs of everybody in your life that you were meant to help, you are destined to help, your oil would never stop flowing. Except, of course, you stop pouring that oil. Your oil is your gift. If you continue to pour from it, it will not stop flowing. And that's why I'm grateful that every time I sit in front of that camera to make motivational videos, I always know what to say. I always have what to say. Even though I'm developing my gift by studying more, by reading more, by learning more, by creating more, it will never stop flowing. So that is what your gift is like. And I pray for you tonight that as you have come this night, you will go back and think deeply. What am I good at? So tomorrow I want you all to come back and let's talk about it again. So we're going to be talking about creators tomorrow. Creators tomorrow. So tomorrow, have that in mind. We are going to be talking about creators tomorrow. So I'm going to round up now, but I want you to come back tomorrow with that question answered. If you're not sure about answering it, come to me. You can send me a message on my Facebook inbox so I can reply you by tomorrow, before tomorrow's class, because I don't want it to be more than 30 to 40 minutes every night. Okay? Discover what you have, and I want you to come back to me and say and tell me in clear terms, this is what my gift is. And if you're not sure, I'm going to give you tips on how you can do it. If you've read the book, you probably will find tips in there. But if you haven't read the book, come back to me and we'll talk about it, okay? Like I said, I'm on a journey as well. I don't claim to know it all, but I've learned a lot on my journey, and I'm going to share all of these things with you. And at the end of the 1 week free intensive class, I have a 10-week 10 module course which will last for 5 weeks. I'm going to talk to you about it. All right, so tomorrow I want to see you here. I want to say a massive thank you to all of you. I've seen all your comments here. I want to say thank you to Buki Olukoya, Ruka Lasode. I want to say a massive thank you to you. Shola Anjorin, thank you so much for joining. Binkwe Adeleye, thank you so much for joining. Ifi Okolwe, thank you so much for joining. Funlayo Ladiran, thank you for joining. Boomfaj, thank you so much for joining. And I think that was everyone who joined us tonight. So I sincerely appreciate your time. So tonight, go away and ponder about that question. What am I good at? You see, when you answer, it's just like breaking a glass door. Once you're able to break that glass door, somehow you will begin to learn how to use those gifts. And that is what I'm going to teach you. So ladies, have a very restful night. I want to say thank you once again for joining. And finally, I want to pray for you that God will give you that revelation on how to use and maximize your gift. Okay, in Jesus' name. I love you all. Bye-bye. My name is Mojisola Obazwaye, an Amazon best-selling author of Use What You Have. Welcome to Use What You Have, Gifted for a Purpose Masterclass. I'm looking forward to working on this amazing journey with you. I'm confident that by the time you finish this course, you will be motivated, driven, confident, empowered, and determined to use what you have to help others and to fulfill your own purpose in life. The Use What You Have modules is being divided into 10 modules, which you will complete in 5 weeks. Every week you will receive 2 videos from me and also 2 PDF files. You can do the course at your own pace, and also you have a lifetime access to the course. However, I like to encourage you, there's no point procrastinating or postponing purpose. The best time to start anything is now. Why wait till tomorrow when you can start today? I'm looking forward to sharing them with you, and most importantly, when you finish the course, you will be living in your God's given purpose. I want to wish you the very best and also Godspeed. And I'll speak to you on my next module, which will be the first module for the course.